Hello everyone. Today we have VPR-33-02A, which is our voltage protection relay with a very compact 35 mm width. Because of this slim 35 mm design, it saves a lot of space and gives you voltage protection in a compact panel size. Basic features. Let's first quickly understand its features. This is a self-powered relay. That means whatever supply you want to protect. For example, a single-phase supply. You just need to give L1 and neutral, and it will power itself. There is no separate auxiliary supply required. In terms of network, you can use it in single-phase, 2-wire, 3-phase, 3-wire, 3-phase, 4-wire systems. Voltage measuring range. Line to line, 260 volts to 520 volts AC. Line to neutral, 160 volts to 300 volts AC. Terminals and wiring. Now let's talk about the connections. On the top side, you will see terminals marked L1, L2, L3 and N. So depending on your system, if you have single phase, just connect L1 and neutral. If you have 3-phase, 3-wire, connect R, Y and B to L1, L2 and L3. If it's a 3-phase, 4-wire system, then connect R, Y, B, and neutral. You'll also notice there is isolation between the 3 phases, which makes wiring safer and easier. On the bottom side, we have relay output terminals. C1 and NO1, NC1 for relay 1. C2 and NO2, NC2 for relay 2. In our demo wiring, we have connected phase to L1, neutral to N. From L1 we have given a loop to C1, this is the common for relay 1. From NO1 we have taken the output to N LED. The neutral of the LED is given directly to the neutral terminal. So whenever the relay output turns on, our LED will glow, indicating that the relay is active. Display and indications. Now as soon as we power up the relay, on the display you can see the phase voltage. We have currently configured it in single-phase mode because we are using only one phase here. If you use it in 3-phase mode, by pressing the UP button, you can scroll and see all 3-phase voltages. At the bottom of the display, you'll see 3 small dots. These represent the R, Y, and B phases. You'll also see indicators for R1 and R2. If the symbol is on, it means that the relay is energized. If it is off, it means that the relay output is off. Right now you can see that our relay output is on. Entering parameter settings. To enter the parameter settings, press and hold the set button for about 5 seconds until it shows pass. The password is 45. Set 45 using the up-down buttons, then press set to confirm. Network configuration. The first menu will be Network, and under it, CFG, meaning Network Configuration. Press Set to enter. You will now see 3 options. 1P2 single phase, 2-wire. 3P3 3-phase, 3-wire. 3P4 3-phase, 4-wire. Since we are using single phase in this demo, we select 1P2. Press Set to confirm. Relay 1 configuration, R1 CFG. Press the up button, and you will see R1 on top and CFG below. This is Relay 1 configuration. Press Set to enter. Now we go through each protection parameter for Relay 1. First option, OV, Overvoltage. You can enable or disable it using up-down. We will enable it. Press Set. Now you can set the overvoltage trip level. The default value is 280 volts for line to neutral single phase. If you want, you can change it to 260 volts, 250 volts, etc. using up-down. Press Set to confirm. Next comes UV, undervoltage. Again, you can enable or disable. Press Set. Now set the undervoltage level. The default value is around 180 volts. You can set a higher or lower level as per your application. Press Set to move ahead. The next parameter is OF, over frequency. Enable or disable using up-down. Press Set. The default overfrequency setpoint is 55 Hz, which you can adjust as per your requirement. Press Set again. You will now see UF, under frequency. Again, you can enable or disable. Press Set. Here you can set the under frequency level. Press Set to proceed. Trip delay time, TDL. The next parameter is TDL, trip delay. This is the time delay before tripping when a fault is detected. You can adjust the time in seconds, based on how fast or slow you want the relay to react. Press Set. Reset mode, auto or manual. Next is reset mode, auto or manual. If you select manual, whenever a fault occurs and clears, you will have to manually reset the relay by pressing the down button. If you select auto, the relay will automatically reset once the fault condition is cleared, based on hysteresis and recovery time. Press Set. When auto is selected, you get an additional parameter. Recovery time, default is 5 seconds. That means after the voltage becomes healthy again, the relay will turn on automatically after 5 seconds. Press Set. Next is relay fault mode. This decides what the relay should do during a fault. Options are usually off, relay turns off during fault. On, relay remains on during fault. This is useful depending on your application. If the relay output is driving an MCCB shunt trip, you might want relay on in fault to trip the breaker. If it's just controlling a contactor, you might want the relay to switch off during a fault. Choose as per application, then press Set. Now you exit relay 1 configuration. Press the up button again. You will see R2 CFG, relay to configuration. The options inside R2 are exactly the same as R1. Overvoltage, undervoltage, overfrequency, under frequency, trip delay, reset mode, relay fault mode. If you want R1 and R2 to follow the same settings, we have a shortcut. There is an option where you can select R1 for copying. So all the parameters you set in relay 1 will be copied to relay 2. If you select R2 there instead, then you must set all relay 2 parameters individually. For this demo, we keep relay to the same as relay 1. Hysteresis and frequency hysteresis. Press up again. You will see HVAC. This is voltage hysteresis. The default is 10 volts. That means, for example, if the overvoltage trip is at 260 volts, the relay will reset only when voltage drops 10 volts below that, i.e., at 250 volts. You can adjust this value using up-down. Press Set. Next, you'll see HVAC. This is frequency hysteresis. Set as per requirement, then press Set. Power on delay. Press up again. Now you get POD, power on delay. This is the delay when the device is first powered up. The default could be 5 seconds. That means even if the supply is healthy, the relay output will turn on 5 seconds after power up. You can increase or decrease this time as per your load requirement. Press Set. Press up again. You will see factory reset. If you want to restore default values, press Set. Select Yes. Then press Set again. All the parameters will go back to the factory settings. After factory reset, the device will typically default to 3-phase, 4-wire mode, and all basic voltage, frequency, and delay settings will return to default. When the relay is in 3-phase, 4-wire mode, 2 extra protections become available. Asymmetry, ASY. Phase loss and phase sequence. For asymmetry, you can enable or disable it. This monitors the voltage difference between phases. The default may be a 10-volt difference, which you can adjust. For phase loss, you can choose whether to detect and trip on loss of any phase. For phase sequence, you can enable/disable wrong phase sequence protection. When reset mode is in auto, you will also get hysteresis settings for asymmetry and for frequency. After all settings are done, press and hold Set to exit the parameter menu. So this is how you Wire and configure the VPR-33-02A voltage protection relay. Set over and under voltage. Configure frequency protection. Adjust delays, hysteresis, and use auto or manual reset for reliable protection of your single-phase and three-phase systems. Thank you.